And finally tonight here, actor Hugh Jackman, who famously puts his family first. Tonight thinking about millions of other children after his own scare. Tonight, Hugh Jackman, no movie, no blockbuster right now. Instead, a far more personal script. A health scare with roots beginning as a boy.
You were outdoors all the time.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Australia. It was all outdoors. We lived in the suburbs. It was that old school, be home when it's dark, be home for dinner, you know, mom or dad yelling out from the front, Dad, I died.
The youngest of 5, keeping up with his brothers under the blazing sun.
When I look back at my childhood, I never remember putting on sunscreen. I didn't even know what sunscreen was.
Never. I know. Sunscreen when we were growing up was, I don't think my dad or mum ever bought it. The thing I remember most, the rule about being outdoors was you weren't allowed to swim within half an hour of eating. If you do that, you're going to die. You will drown.
You're going to go under. It's not true?
What is true, Hugh says, despite his love of the outdoors, is how dangerous the sun can be. 1 in 5 Americans will hear those 2 words from their doctor at some point: skin cancer. Filming X-Men, a makeup artist notices a speck of blood on his nose.
So you thought you would cut yourself?
Yeah, I thought somewhere in the fight I'd hit myself, right, which is not unusual. And I casually mentioned this to my wife. She was like, get it checked? You got to get it checked.
He remembers the doctor's words.
And she goes, but I don't really need to do it. I said, oh, because it's fine. She goes, no, because I know it's a skin cancer. I just don't know which one. I was like, what?
There are 3 types. His the most common and least dangerous: basal cell carcinoma. But it is still cancer.
So I just grabbed my phone, picked it up. I literally took a photo, bang, with the thing, and I said, I've got a basal cell carcinoma. Don't be like me, wear sunscreen.
His doctor grateful for that message.
Sending Instagrams, basically the world, to warn them about the ravages of skin cancer.
And tonight, our camera in this Texas factory, where Hugh Jackman is helping to make affordable children's sunscreen made in America. Pure Sun Defense, using cartoon characters, anything to capture young eyes, and more importantly, their skin.
You try and put sunscreen on a kid, it's literally like herding cats.
They're halfway in the water.
But Hugh's children now looking out for him.
They see it. They see the Band-Aid.
Of course. You know, it worries them. And they're always saying to me, you know, Dad, sit in the shade.
And that reminder from his own kids, now a reminder for everyone tonight.
Here we are in the sun, but I've got sunscreen on. Have you?
I'm going to after this.
I will now. A powerful message and our thanks to Hugh Jackman tonight. I'm David Muir. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Good night.